Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Precious Oyeleke. If you are new, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about another great conversation in our Lover Girl series. And still talking about selfish decisions you need to make in your 20s. Every young lady out there, this high time we start making some decisions that is so about us, that is paramount to us, that is paramount to our growth, that is paramount to what we see ourselves doing. And you're in your 20s, for crying out loud. Life does not have to be so difficult. Life does not have to be so complex. Yes, it seems as this is the age where you are coming from your teenagehood and you're transiting into adulthood. Yes, there are so many, there are so many expectations, there are so many things that people are expecting from us. But it's still fine if you have not figured everything out. So the very first thing I'm going to say is one selfish decision you have to make in your 20s is it's okay not to figure it out. It is very much okay. Like I remember when I was still in my early 20s, I'm still in my 20s anyway, and I'm always like, oh, I wish, I want everybody. It's good for you to discover your purpose. It's good for you to, to know where you're going. It's good for you to know where you want to go. It is good for you to have an idea of where you're going. But later on along the line, I realized that it's fine if I don't know where I'm going yet. It's fine if I'm working on the path and I don't know how tomorrow is going to turn out to be, but I'm working on that path. It's still fine. And it's okay not to figure it out. It's okay not to figure it out. The better we know it, the earlier we know it, the better. And the thing is, many of us are in these shackles of, or we're in these bonds of, oh, you have to know your purpose. You have to start working on it early in life. Yet it's beautiful, yet okay. But many of the people that we celebrate today, some of them discovered their purpose early, but it was a life journey with them before they walked in it. It's a journey. It's a journey. Life is a journey, and it's okay not to figure it out today, but you can start working on it a day at a time. Another decision you have to make in your 20s is, please don't allow people to always be coming to meet all the time to start taking up, bringing their problems to you, bringing their problems, you being the solution provider. Sometimes in your 20s, just be like, you know what, you guys can't figure it out yourself. I want to live my life based on my terms, based on my conditions. I'm not interrupting in you guys' problem or you guys' wahala. Like, the earlier you do this, the better. Because if you're in your 20s, people start feeling like, oh, you have some level of wisdom, some level of, knowledge, and they start bringing all sorts of baggages to you. Or some baggages that you grew up with, and you're like, when you were young, you knew how you were managing it. It could be baggages at home, it could be baggages with your loved ones, it could be baggages, at a place of work, and you know how to, find your way around it. You've always, learned to like talk, settle issues, settle that issue, settle this issue. But you're in your 20s, it's even okay for you to say, if you guys are going to continue with your problem, sort it out yourself. I am not interrupting in this issue. I am not giving my take on this issue. And whatever is going to happen should happen. Like, except it's a life or death situation. But if it's not a life or death situation, please, it's all well and good. Leave them to settle their problem. I remember the time I made the decision that everybody is going to be fine, whether I interrupt or I do not interrupt in the issue. Whether I come to share my own opinion or not share my opinion about it, everybody's going to be fine in one way or the other. And when I took that decision, I was better mentally. And it's okay for you to only care about yourself. It's okay. I know you grew up in a world where you're like, oh, you have to care about others. You have to care about people. You have to have feelings for others. If you care about someone, people will be reciprocate that love for you. But we say sometimes it's okay. Like, it's really okay. Like, adulthood it's a lot of responsibility on its own. Now attaching so many other people's baggages with it comes another level of responsibility. So I would say it's okay for you not to figure it out. It's okay to be selfish about yourself. And it's okay for you not to care about what other people think. Yes. People will always have an opinion about you. People will always have something to say about you. People will always have something to say about themselves. But is it okay not to think about it? It is. It is okay not to think about it. And that's a decision you have to make in your 20s is, if you need to get another degree, you need to get another education, You want to travel the world? You want to do anything that will interest you? Please, I'm cheering you on, do it. I know many people will say, oh, in your 20s is the time for you to know. I'm going to add one more point to this, my points, and that one just comes to my mind now, which is it okay for you in your 20s, very much okay. That's that point just left my brain right now, but I'm not going to remember in the course of this video. But I'll just say in your 20s, you can change that job. You can travel the world. You can change your degree. Yes, you did a course in your undergrad. And you're like, now I'm no longer interested in that field. Please do well to change it. Do well to get another degree. Do well to travel the world. I know you have been so like that. Oh, what are you discovering? You're going up. You know, I was sharing with someone. I was telling the person that we have grown up with the mindset that whatever we did in school, we have to like work with it for the rest of our life. Or for some people, they'll be like, as long as it's starting all over again. But it is easy. You have to just take it a day at a time. Don't make that future look too big. Because we have magnified the future and we have forgotten to appreciate the now. That is why we are finding it difficult to enjoy the present. So please don't magnify that future. Just walk, take it a step at a time. That is one decision I've told myself, Precious. Take it a day at a time. Everything we add up along the line. Take it a day at a time. I'm telling you again, take it a day at a time. That's a self-decision you have to make. That this time around, I'm not going to do anything that will not be about my progress, that will not be about my growth. And sometimes you're like, oh, I don't even care about my growth. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. Just take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. As I watch this video, be calm. Somebody out there understand how you're feeling. I understand how you're feeling. And we are all in our 20s together. And we can take this work together. And if you're an adult watching this video and you're over 20, please share your tips in the comment section of how you're able to maneuver your 20s. And if you're in your 30s and have to know figure life, I've never gotten the entire scope, entire blueprints where your life is going to be. I'll still take it a step at a time. Keep working at your purpose. Keep working at whatever you like to do. And one day, everything will add up together. Yeah, what I said, one day, it will all add up together. And like, oh, I'm in my 20s, I'm not in a relationship, I don't have a job yet, my career is not yet making sense yet. I did a video about that, I think last year. I was at a very crossroad and I was like, I still don't figure out my life is going yet. But should I shock you? Life is lifing. I'm living life a day at a time and I'm enjoying every bit of it. So please do the same. Enjoy every bit of your life. You're still in your 20s. Make that type of decision. You want to eat that beautiful food, eat that food. Watch that movie, travel the world, document your journey as you are doing it, and one day at a time, everything is going to add up together. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, share it. I'm just rambling my thoughts in this video, but it's not self decisions that I want you to make in your 20s, that I'm also taking decisions to also make, and I've started making also for myself. And I'll do have to see you guys in the next one.